We're so back, guys. Season 2, Strongpod. Are we ready? We have a very special guest today. I'm pretty sure you guys know who it is. And let's get this started, guys. And I want to thank everyone, all the fans who were here before and the new ones. Hopefully you guys enjoy the season. And yeah, let's start it off strong. Hi everyone, welcome to season 2. We are back and we have a very special guest, Big Jammer. They are a gym ambassador and they are the owner of a huge pack called Rockstars. Pretty sure you guys know who it is. She is the one and only Funfox.
Hey Strong, thanks so much for having me. I'm excited to be here and talk to you.
Fun. So you are a gym ambassador, and I wanted to go into depth about your role as a gym ambassador. Can you describe what's your role as a gym ambassador so the community knows what this role entails and maybe what perks you have and responsibilities maybe you have or stuff like that?
The main reason I wanted to become a gym ambassador is to have the opportunity to speak directly with AJHQ, to share ideas, offer feedback, and to have a voice in this community. It really is a privilege, and I appreciate all the opportunities and support they provide to the gym ambassadors. Each of us really has our own reason for playing Animal Jam, and our focus on creating content reflects that. So as for the perks, some of you know we get to test out new features before they're released to everyone. Like we got to try out Fit Check, and we have Free Cam, which has been awesome. And we also get to recommend ideas that we would like to see added to the game. And our responsibilities are to just continue creating content. We should be active and involved in the community. And of course, we all enjoy hosting the monthly events when we are able to.
Fun. You've been in the pack community for years now. Your pack has been very successful. I remember it when you first started. I remember I joined Rockstars. It was cool. You are a great leader and owner to your pack. And you've been very loyal to it and committed and put a lot of time and effort. And it shows. Your pack is very successful. And you guys have been in the leaderboard many times. You know, amazing pack you guys have. A lot of parties. You know, you guys do an amazing job. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to know, how did this all came to be about? When did you start? You know, why did you start? Where'd you get the name from? The logo? What's some advice to create a big running pack like you have? And yeah, pretty much just take us into that.
Thank you, Strong. I think a lot of players really don't consider all the work that is required to sustain a pack, especially a competitive running pack. When I created Rockstars, it was during COVID when lots of us were home and I had a lot of free time. And I had been in a run pack before, so I had some knowledge of how points work. But it was more really to just make some new friends and have fun. I started my pack like any other new pack. I was advertising in places like Alpha Hideout and the Fox Lair. And back then I had the time to really manage everything, checking points, adding and removing players, hosting pack drops and parties, updating the top 20 runner portals, collecting sapphire drops. Oh, and also, of course, pack running and boosting. So this continued for about 2 years, and over that time, as my real life responsibilities have increased, my desire to run has decreased because I really don't want to spend so much time running or checking stats in the limited time I have to play. And another thing is there's also that pressure at the beginning of every new update, you know, when everyone else wants to check out the new animal or see the new den or try the new mini game. For run packs, there's this pressure to get on the leaderboard. So while my pack is not completely retired from running, I mean, we enjoy running together in Alpha now, and we run for fun. The pressure to constantly be at the top and to boost or run solos is gone. It's so much more relaxed, and we all enjoy hanging out together. I feel closer to so many of my pack members than I ever did before. And simply because my time spent with them isn't only about running or hosting drops. We laugh, we joke around, we talk about our day, and we just enjoy each other's company. I think it can be a good thing for packs to change and grow, and that's what's happened with Rockstars.
Fun. So, this community is not all, not always positivity and fun and nice. There's always downsides of everything, and I wanted to talk about it. So, this community faces a lot of drama sometimes, or rumors, and I'm pretty sure you have dealt with this before in the past. Um, how do you deal with rumors and drama in this community, and how do you resolve it?
Yes, this community seems to enjoy gossip and drama, which honestly isn't anything new. I have definitely heard some crazy rumors about myself, so I do have a few suggestions for this. The first thing is consider the drama. So, if someone makes you uncomfortable or you feel unsafe because of the things they are saying, absolutely tell a parent, report the player to Animal Jam, block, and avoid them. However, most other gossip is simply unnecessary. He said this, she said that, and it usually has nothing to do with us. So if you were the one hearing the rumor, and maybe it's about someone you consider a friend, ask for proof. Just because a player tells you something doesn't always make it true. I often have players come to me claiming they were scammed. They'll say, report this person, they scammed me. But after I ask them a few questions, the truth comes out that they accepted the trade, but then changed their mind afterwards. And so they wanted the item back and the other person refused. Well, that's not a scam. So this kind of thing happens all the time in all kinds of situations. When players have a negative interaction with someone, they get upset and decide they want everyone to unbuddy or hate that player. And this is toxic behavior. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. If someone is bothering you, block them and move on. I don't know about you, but I play this game to have fun. Drama stresses everyone out, so I try to keep things positive. Also, just know that you can't please everyone. You can be the sweetest jammer, but someone will decide they don't like you and try to bring you down. Just don't let them. Keep being yourself. Don't get dragged down in their negativity. Honestly, I know this is way easier said than done, but the only actions you can control are your own. So if you make a mistake, own up to it and apologize, and then move forward. Life is too short for drama and stress in this game.
So, I don't know, to me, it looks like you're rare. I always see you have the nicest, latest rares, I don't know. But from what I see, it looks like you are a good trader, or you were. I don't know if you trade still, but I'm pretty sure you were good, or you are good. And I wanted to know, how do you get all these cool big rares, and advice and tactics or ways to create rares, to get them and get a lot of them? Because sometimes people trade, but they only can get one item, build up to only one item, Try to create like abundance of like wealth, like in rares, like a lot of them, 25, 10, different types of big rares over time with, trading, building up, items to create a lot of different variety of rares. And and from there, and how do you like start building up when you have nothing? For example, let's say I started as a new jammer. How would I today in Animal Jam build up? Because I know from back then it's so different from now. Because I feel like now Animal Jam has given more opportunities for new jammers, or and even experienced jammers, to build up much easier. But I know that the trading has gotten a lot harder and stricter, and people are just a little bit more, I don't know, stricter in a way, I guess. With trading, it's not as easy as it was maybe say back then. But what I will say is I think Animal Jam has given more opportunities, like for example with alpha items. Like anyone's able to get them really if you think about it. With recently with the foot print thing, with the jackalobes, with the phantom drops. So everyone's able like to create from something, Like, there's always ways now. But back then it was like you have to usually like use money or like, to get sapphires and stuff because there was no shops, there was no a lot of things. I do feel like now there's more chances, but I feel like the trading has gotten a little harder, because there's less items obviously, and less of the old OG rares, and yeah, stuff like that. So just bring us into that.
I have been playing this game for years, and I have seen trading and worth change dramatically. So what worked for me back then probably wouldn't work now. And honestly, the sheer number of valuable items in this game has really increased, especially with like alphas and party items. I mean, you're right. The changes Animal Jam has made allow for new players to have a chance to get a rare item. And in my opinion, it's helped keep new players interested in trading and playing. So they don't give up so easily, and it makes it exciting because you never know what's next. I hardly ever trade anymore, so I don't feel like I could give the best advice for that, but I will share my advice for collecting sapphires. So if you're able to purchase through Animal Jam, definitely buy membership, buy the super boxes, buy the premium bundles. The first day those items are released, they sell well. You can make a nice profit. And then hold on to those items, maybe on a spare if you don't have enough space on your main account, and just wait. And once they're no longer available, their value will slowly rise again. And the same thing with the new den bundle and the new animal outfit bundle. I always buy multiple of those and save them because you can make a good profit by reselling the items after they are no longer in stores. So that's a good way to make sapphires. And as for the jammers that can't make the in-app purchases, then they kind of have to rely on the free opportunities, but there are quite a few of them, like tapping on nocturnal animals, shovels, or flowers, or by joining sapphire drop parties or fighting phantoms. So those are some other free ways to get sapphires. And then I know some packs reward their runners with items or sapphires. So if they enjoy pack running, that could be another way to earn those rewards.
Lastly, what's your favorite thing about Animal Jam in general, or the community, and what are you excited about in the future when it has to do either with the game or the community or what you have planned?
Ooh, that's a tough question. So my favorite thing, I think I would have to say I love how Animal Jam allows such a wide range of player customization. So everyone can be unique in this game. We can fully customize so many things about our animals, our outfits, our dens, even our player name tags. And with masterpieces and master blocks and tracks, everyone can stand out in their own individual way. I really enjoy seeing the creativity in this community. And one of the things that I look forward to are future updates that focus on giving players more opportunity to share and inspire others. Thank you, Strong, for this opportunity and this interview. And I just want to let you know I enjoy your content and your vision as a creator, and I look forward to seeing more from you. Thanks.
No, thank you, Fun. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hope you guys liked our first episode of season 2. Many more to come. And yeah, please give a like, subscribe, share, and follow. See you guys next time.